Welcome, everybody. I'm Neil Cavuto. My next guest says no more housing bailouts, and he's in the housing industry. He's a home builder, so no more gifts for you.
No, it's a terrible idea, Neil, because this so-called bailout is not a bailout at all. It's really just about redistributionism. The HFAs, the state HFAs that Obama is talking about subsidizing with our taxpayers' dollars, they account for about 4.6% of the 56 million mortgages in America.
You're big in the housing industry. It's got to percolate from somewhere. What do you care if it starts trickling there and you're off to the races?
Because I can't think, Neil, of a better way to bring about a double dip or a W-shaped recovery, another dip, than what we're talking about here with this $35 billion initiative.
So it's like giving, you argue it's like giving nicotine to someone that's trying to quit smoking.
It's more toxic loans. It's more subprime loans.
How do you know they're going to be toxic?
Because the raison d'etre of the HFA mortgages are low-income people who don't have the deposit money, and we've learned time and time again that if the home buyer doesn't have the skin in the game, the 15 or 20.
But he does have the skin in the game. He has our skin. He has our tax.
He has our skin.
But what if it's provided to everybody? You know, let's say they give a $15 billion credit for everybody.
First of all, that's not what this $35 billion is.
Okay, said we're eventually going to get there.
Second of all, the markets have to work this out, Neil, and they have to be allowed to work them out. First of all,
many of your colleagues say, well, goose us and it'll all work out.
We're going to pay in the end.
How?
Because the markets are going to come crashing down again if we create toxic loans. We can't.
So this creates artificial demand.
Exactly. We can't be encouraging home ownership and saying to someone, you shouldn't be a renter, you really ought to be a homeowner. Go out and buy a home. Never mind that you don't have the money to do it. We'll take care of that. We can't do that. We have to let the market percolate and work under its natural forces. And by the way, if it's a propped up market, then the perception is it's a propped up market, and that's not going to help things either. It needs to recover, and it needs to recover on its own.
All right. Well, you're too analytical, which is weird because you're a lawyer and a home builder.
I am guilty of both.
How's that working out?
I just like to keep busy.
Really? So do you just talk and talk to your customers? Or not? All right. So bottom line, you think the government should butt out and let the cycle do its thing?
I do, and it has been happening to a degree, and we obviously have seen a correction in the prices, and as the banking sector begins to understand the nature of its losses, things move on.
Well, market cycles. Fein Meister, always good seeing you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. By the way, he was a big hit on Fox Business last night, and 1 hour now on Fox Business Network. I'm going to be back.